And the latest images coming in from Ukraine at this point of time. Another rocket attack has just been reported. It's hit an academy in Kharkiv, the city that has seen widespread devastation and the death of an Indian student, Naveen Shekharappa, yesterday. It's been on fire for the past 9 hours, according to reports. An academy, an educational academy, has been struck by Russian rockets in the heart of Kharkiv city. Kharkiv, remember, has many educational institutions. It is a place where over 3,500 Indian students are currently still stranded. These images coming in of a rocket attack on one particular academy. We understand that Indian parents, viewers will be watching with a great deal of anxiety, anguish and concern. We will not dramatize any of the things or sensationalize what's going on. But as you well know, without us having to exaggerate things at all, which we never do, this is a situation that is extremely volatile. The attacks are coming in. The images on your screen from just a few minutes ago are of an academy on fire in the heart of urban Kharkiv. This is the built-up area, as you can see, many buildings all around it. You can see a church as well there with the golden cupolas to the left. And this is the newest attack that's being reported, has been captured on video from a building at a short distance away. Huge plume of smoke and a fireball as rockets have apparently targeted some kind of academy. Remember, this comes a day after a devastating cruise missile attack on a big government building in the heart of Kharkiv city. Yesterday morning is when an Indian student, Naveen Shekharappa, had lost his life as well in Russian shelling in this very city that you're seeing in these images on your screen right now. A fresh rocket attack in the city center, the heart of the city of Kharkiv. Apparently the target that's burning on your screens in that distance is an educational academy of some kind that has been struck. The reasons for it being struck are not known. Yesterday, open source intelligence inputs had suggested that the government building had been targeted in downtown Kharkiv because it had been taken over by Ukrainian military units and a recruitment center was functioning from there. Why an academy now has been targeted is not just known. Remember, these are claims being made about an academy. What we can see, however, in these pictures is some kind of establishment that's billowing smoke after what appears to be a rocket attack from the Russian side. Remember, the Russian border is just 40 kilometers from this very area. They've taken over large swaths of territory between the border and the city of Kharkiv, many kilometers long, are now held by Russian forces. And it is from this held territory, perhaps, that this rocket attack has been unleashed. It's presumable that that's where it's been launched from, and they have targeted an academy. Newest images coming in, adding to the steady stream and belt of images coming in from the city of Kharkiv, where the battle rages on. The fiercest, by far the fiercest fighting has been taking place in the city of Kharkiv. 3 images in just the last 24 hours telling you just how volatile and dangerous things are in Kharkiv. The first image of a cruise missile attack on a building yesterday in downtown Kharkiv, reducing large parts of the outside of that building to rubble. In the middle, you see the overnight constant shelling, carpet bombing and rocket fire lighting up the night sky over Kharkiv. And on the right, images of today of an academy being targeted by Russian rockets. Maria Pysarenko joins me live from Kyiv, the capital city of Ukraine. She's with me on this developing story. Maria, very, very disturbing images coming out of Kharkiv once again after yesterday's cruise missile attack that had been captured on camera, after the overnight, nearly non-stop shelling that has been lighting up that night sky over Kharkiv. We've got images now of an academy in the heart of Kharkiv, filmed from a distance, apparently hit by rocket fire from the Russian forces. So it's really a non-stop attacks on Kharkiv, Maria. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, right. So this is the news of this morning. again the sound of explosions heard in Kharkiv, and now we see this picture. So everything repeats in the worst way possible. And here in Kyiv, for example, the night was relatively calm and silent. We've heard some explosions late at night, like at 11 p.m. And there were reports about the shelling of civil districts like Rusanivka, Kurenivka, Boyarka, and there are no, again, any civil or any military objects or objects of secret service, Ukrainian secret service or whichever. So these are just the quarters of, where civil people are living and trying to spend their life. So as of updates for today, I'm now in city center Kharkiv, Kyiv, just already messing up the words because it's been a week of war, and nothing really seems to come to an end. And just moments ago, there was an official report from the general headquarters of armed forces informing that they clearly see the tactics of Russia. Russian troops want to get into the city of Kyiv, so that's kind of like their final and primary destination. But they have losses on all the ways. They have really massive casualties among their military personnel, and as for now, the number of casualties is more than 5,000 people. And they are so far being defeated in attempts to enter the capital, to go to the city center, and that is why they are trying to use these tactics of infiltrating some sabotage groups inside the city, which are still being reported, but really the armed forces and the territorial defense people are fighting back even these sabotage groups. So as of today, Kyiv looks really very empty, very silent. I walked a small walk from a metro station. I spent the night in to the city center, and I see everything closed.
Yes.
Days ago there were several shops working, grocery shops, but now no groceries. All the shops closed, and there are signs telling that we are closed because of technical conditions. We will inform you when we open, but you understand that this won't happen in the nearest time because there is no supply of food, and I really doubt how people will, survive this situation when they are out of food, and the situation doesn't seem, to come down, and new supplies of food or whatever are not even close to, being underway.
Stay with me, Maria. Stay with me.